Monday, everybody. I'm Jessie and I'm out for another dash today. It is 4:13 in the afternoon. I'm just doing a night shift today. My schedule kind of changed a little bit this week as I do have company coming in. So I'm kind of working around the change in my husband's shift. So I just picked up an Instacart order as I was heading down into my area to go to Walgreens to pick up 2 items and take it 2.7 miles for just over $9. So you know that fits. That's 3 times my miles, if not a little bit more. So that's a great start to the day. So we're going to go ahead and get that done, and we're about 10 minutes from the customer. Now off to Raising Cane's, which is a restaurant I don't usually like to pick up from because you actually have to go in and place the order, but they're pretty fast, and this one's for $17 to go 10 miles, so we'll take what we can get. That took a few minutes longer than I wanted it to, but no big deal. 23 minutes to the customer, which means we'll have made $27 in the first hour of work. Almost forgot what it was like to just work a night shift. Well, that was crazy. Just trying to turn into this little complex of businesses took almost like 10 minutes because of how many people needed to turn and how much traffic there is. So this should be interesting.
Turn right onto Wesley Chapel Boulevard.
Definitely more clustered than the area I'm used to being in. I'm 9 minutes away from the customer because I have to come back out of the complex where I turned in, go up and make a U-turn and go back that way. So yeah, we'll see how long it lasts being over here. Okay, that was easy enough. It was only one tiny pizza and they tipped me $4, so that's awesome. And on my way out the door, on the way out the door, it asked me if I wanted to go to Winn-Dixie for $18.50, 2 orders, but it's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 items. It's not a lot. I'll be in and out of there quickly. And it's to go 12 miles, but it's taking me back down into the area that I was in before it asked me if I wanted to switch. And I'm okay with that because it is way too trafficy up here. Not to mention, I don't mind being at Winn-Dixie and being put for like 10 minutes to let it clear. It's 5:39 right now, so it's kind of tail end of trafficy time, so might as well kind of wait it out and be making money at the same time. So that's what I decided to do. I don't usually like to do shopping orders for less than double the mileage, but like I said, I'm making an exception because it's going to take me right back where I want to go. So I'm heading there now, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, that was a quick shop. Everything was there. I think I had to do one replacement, but other than that, everything was good and it was straightforward. Told me where to go, and I like when that happens. 13 minutes from the first customer, who's on the 3rd floor of an apartment and ordered water, but they ordered one of those like small, like 12 ounce things of water. And they only have a couple of other things, so it won't be hard to get up there at all. So I'm gonna go grab that, get that done. Hopefully the other customer's not that far from them, and we'll bang out another order. First drop off is done. 20 minutes to the second customer, who all they got was 2 jars of olives and like a big jar of like whole pickles. I mean, like, why would you order just 3 things like that from so far away? But none of my business. I'm getting paid. I accidentally, I'm still on my way to the second drop off, by the way. I'm 13 minutes away from it. And I was just kind of scrolling through Instacart because there were so many things coming through that I was just swiping them away. And I accidentally accepted one, $28.88 for 6.6 miles for 3 customers. But like, they're gonna take it because I'm way too far. It's gonna take me at least, I don't know, 25 minutes to half an hour to get back to that store. Oh, I hate when that happens. I feel bad. Oops. Okay, so finished up that double order from Winn-Dixie. One of them tipped me $7, one of them tipped me nothing. Shocker. Anyway, that order that I accepted from Instacart accidentally, I did get a warning that I needed to be on my way there. Let me see if I can probably hear me better if I pull that up. And it says shopping needs to start by 6:58 to avoid batch cancellation. According to my GPS, I should be there by 6:49. So I'll be there in time. And one of the orders, like, it's for 3 people, right? 9 items for 2 of the customers. There's a variation of that, like, 17 units or whatever, but 9 items for each of them. And then the other one says that it's like 35 items, 60 something units, but this person got a whole bunch of cans of cat food. So half of the order is pretty much just me standing in one place grabbing a bunch of cans of cat food. So I'm hoping it should be a relatively quick shop. What will be the determination when it comes to Publix is checkout. I tend to like to go to self-checkout because then I can control the situation. I know I have 3 separate orders that need to stay separate. I don't feel rushed by the people behind me or by the people that are bagging. And then I could also bag things how I feel is appropriate. I tend to bag for customers how I would bag for myself. I try to categorize things, frozen things with frozen things, cold things with cold things, produce with produce. That's a sort of thing. Keeping meat and poultry and seafood, that kind of thing, separate from other things. Because these are things that they're judging me on. So why would I let someone else do it for them to be like, this person put weird things with weird things. So anyway, I am 9 minutes away from Publix right now, and it is 6:40 on the dot. So I'm hoping to have this completely shopped and delivered within the hour, by 8 o'clock at the at the most. Okay, it is 7:30. Just got everything into the car, and I'm leaving the parking lot. The first customer is only 5 minutes away, 1.5 miles, but 4th floor apartment. Boy, well, thank goodness I have a wagon. Otherwise, this would extra suck because it's a lot of heavy stuff. They got like 18 things of that ice drink. All right, so everybody just wants to block the way. That's cool. So it's heavy. So thank God I have, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need my wagon, but I'll be there in just a few minutes. All right, yeah, I have delivered to this gentleman several times. And I remember when I first came here to deliver, he was like the first one to suggest getting a wagon. And what's great about these apartments is there is an elevator and it's right inside the door. So in the past, when I first delivered to this gentleman, I had to kind of bring everything in to that first door, get the elevator, then bring everything into the elevator, get it up to the 4th floor, and then two trips from the elevator to his door. And he was like, yeah, a wagon will save you a lot. So, and I know that sounds like maybe he was being weird, but he was giving a good suggestion. I bet you when he does grocery shopping himself, he probably has his own wagon to get his stuff upstairs. But anyway, that's easier than most as far as apartments go. So I'm on my way to the second customer. I am 2.5 miles away from them, about 8 minutes or so.